Slightly intimidated. I'm standing between George Foreman and Kenny Norton, two large heavyweights. Gentlemen, we have two pretty good-sized heavyweights get in the ring, and more or less an elimination thing to see if they qualify. I'll go to you first, George. How about the big fellows coming in, Mr. Williams? He used to be one of your sparring partners, didn't he?
You said more or less. Well, the one is less. They're not elimination. They're just fighting a professional fight, and I think you got two good heavyweights, two good punchers. Anything can happen in this bout.
Tiger Williams is a big man, though. He's as big as you are.
That's right. He's bigger than, he's big enough. He's a heavyweight. That speaks for itself.
How about you? Jimmy Young in the future? What's up for you?
Well, just generally activity. I want to become champ of the world, and I'm trying to intimidate the champion into getting into the ring with me.
Okay, George. Thank you very much. I want to ask you, Kenny, what about Earnie Shavers? 53 wins and 51 by knockouts. Dynamite puncher early, huh?
That's right. He's a very devastating puncher, and I feel that if he can catch the man early, he's in good shape. But if Roy can last, say, 5-6 rounds, then I'm sure that Earnie will punch himself out and Roy can take over. And if Earnie can win this fight convincingly, he puts himself right in line for a title shot with Ali. Okay. Because Ali has fought everyone else.
All right, Tiger Williams against Earnie Shavers. Both are big fighters, but I'll tell you something. Williams is 230 pounds, 6 foot, almost 5. So if you're ready for a good one, let's go to the action in just a moment, all right?
Fair enough.
Okay, we'll be back right here live in Las Vegas.
Introducing, in the red corner, hailing from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, at 231 pounds, Tiger Roy Williams. And in the blue corner, hailing from Warren, Ohio, weighing 210 pounds, introducing Earnie Shavers.
Turkey. Okay, Kenny Norton with Tom Brookshire. They're bringing the fighters into the middle of the ring now. That's Buddy Basilico, who's done a lot of big heavyweight bouts. He's looking at the gloves. What goes through minds right now? Look at Tiger Williams on the left staring at Earnie Shavers.
Right now it's a socking period. As I stated before, Tom, if Earnie can win this fight convincingly, he's in a good shot, in line for a good shot with Ali. However, if Roy Williams can win this fight, it puts him right in the middle of the heavyweight picture. So both men have a lot on the line.
Remember, the man you see right there, Earnie Shavers, 53 wins, 51 knockouts, but 31 of those have been 2 rounds or less. But Tiger Williams has been fired by a lot of people that are big fighters. Frazier, he worked with Frazier and he didn't last. Foreman, Ali, and here we go. 10 rounds and they are heavyweights.
Right, Ernie's been known to be a fast starter. He has good fast hands, quick hands, and he's a very devastating puncher. On the other hand, Roy is kind of a slow starter, and if he can last, say, 5 rounds in this fight, give him a very good chance. And he's a very good puncher. Both men can punch very well.
Man on your left is a giant. That is Tiger Williams from Philadelphia. He is 6'5", 230. He was on the scales yesterday. He's a good left hook, and there it was right there.
Very good counter hook there.
Earnie Shavers is just a dynamite athlete. 6'1". Doesn't look that big next to Tiger. Roy Williams lets out some exclamations once in a while when he punches. You'll hear oohs and ahs.
I think he's been around Joe Frazier's gym quite a bit.
That's right, the Cloverlay Gym in Philadelphia, and a lot of good fighters work out there, and they don't want to fool with this guy. Jimmy Young comes in there, and Bobby comes in there, and they don't want to get in with the man on your left.
If my memory serves me correct, Roy has beat Jimmy Young.
You're absolutely right. And he gave Larry Holmes a lot of trouble down in Landover, Maryland, where you won your fight. Earnie Shavers can punch. Let's listen for Tiger Williams and see if we... Ooh. Keeping his hands high. He's a plotter, but his hands are very quick, aren't they? Williams, I'm speaking of.
He has quick hands for a man his size.
Earnie Shavers told me he was a fullback and a tight end in football.
He said he played both ends.
That's right, at the same time. Ernie's on your left. Quick right hand off a good stiff jab, and I'll tell you, he's got a right hand that can knock a horse down.
Tom, if I read it correctly, I think Ernie's trying to throw a lot of right hands to the body. He's going to come over with the overhand right momentarily.
And few people have ever gone the distance with Earnie Shavers on your right. Vincent Rondon did it once.
Henry Clark did it once, and he paid for it the second time they fought.
Right before your fight at Yankee Stadium, Earnie knocked out Henry Clark. An impressive win.
They want the overhand right.
Joe Louis is managing the man on your left, Tiger Williams. He does make some noise. Even if he misses you, he's got to scare you. To the body, Shavers. The uppercut didn't do
High break,
much.
step out. Out clean.
It seems as though Roy's plan of battle is to let Shavers throw himself out, throw a lot of punches, and hope he tires.
Round one, a little bit slower action than the light heavyweight contest, but a lot riding on this one and a lot of power in every punch. Shavers on your left and Tiger Williams, the giant, on your right. 10 rounds of heavyweight.
I don't know if you noticed it, Tom, or not, but Shavers has sustained a small cut in his right eyebrow. And between the rounds that we're working on previously, trying to close it up.
Again, the big man has quick hands, slow feet perhaps, but a good left hook, and he keeps his hands rather high, trying to make sure that Shavers doesn't get to the button. Earnie trying to get inside and maybe get those hands down. If he goes to the body, will the big man's hands automatically come down?
It depends on how good a shape the guy is. If the guy is in good shape, if Roy's in good shape, he'll absorb those body punches for a while. But I think he knows what he's doing.
A big shot for Earnie. He's 31 years old, not getting any younger, and he knows this could really open the door, the bonanza.
Right, as I stated before the fight, if Shavers wins this fight, it puts him in line for a shot with Ali. If Roy Williams can pull his upset off, then he's right in the middle of the heavyweight picture.
Roy Williams only had 2 fights last year. Have people been avoiding this big guy? Is there a reason why he doesn't have more fights? He's only got 26 fights in his whole career.
I think so. He's a dangerous fighter. He's tall, he's strong, he has a lot on the ball. He's worked with a lot of good fighters like Foreman. He's worked with Frazier, and he's very ring-wise.
And he makes great noises when he punches. He'll be on television a lot. If he can win fights, it will help, too.
Now, that wasn't nice.
14 knockouts, though, and 21 wins for Tiger Williams. And he's a Philadelphian, and I kid him a lot about that.
Most Philadelphia fighters are very ring-wise. They know what they're doing. They have good hooks to the bodies. And if you notice, he's covering well. He's rolling with the right hand.
He's supposed to be able to really take a good punch, which we're going to find out about today. Second round action, and he pushes away Earnie Shavers, who's only 208. Tiger is 230 and growing.
He's had an up-and-down career. He has to work along with fighting, and it's kind of hurt his career. And Joe Louis just over his managerial contract.
Joe Louis thinks he really may have a coming fighter that Kenny Norton may have to worry about. He would be a big one to fight, wouldn't he? Round 2 now, and you can count down the seconds. Earnie hasn't thrown the big bombs that we've normally seen within 2 rounds with him. Tried one there.
He's throwing the big bomb, but just not effective as yet.
Former AAU champion, Earnie Shavers, an all-around athlete, now coming out of Ohio.
This is going to be a long night.
On the right, Joe Louis is up there. Right, our man on the left. There's Joe with the little lady is standing in our way, which I don't mind, except Joe Louis working on the big fellow Williams is something to see. Look at Joe. Look at this man, huh?
Right, he just signed Roy up, and he thinks he has a good heavyweight in Roy, and I think he does.
God, isn't Joe Louis a lot of fun? Isn't he a great man?
Marvelous person.
Like to be around him. These two could care less right now. Williams and Shaver, round 3. And Shavers usually by now is already in his robe thinking about his latest knockout victim. Not today. We're live, by the way, from Vegas. Look how small Earnie Shavers looks at 6'1", 208. Trying to get those hands down so he can go for the head.
Roy Williams is fighting a very good defensive fight. He's catching the punches with his glove. He's rolling away from it. He's pulling away well. He's catching the body, his elbows.
He's got a good left hand, Kenny. You know it? The big fella.
High break, step out, get off.
He has what's called a dragging hook. Shavers will lean, he'll lean backwards until the hook as he's going backwards. That's called a dragging hook.
And Ernie's big punch, that straight right hand after he jabs sometimes, and he'll be hitting it uphill at this guy. But he's got a right hand. firing because the heavyweights are mixing.
All right, break it up. Out we go. Stop punching.
Roy's trying to let Earnie Shavers do all the work here, trying to tire him out.
All right, break. Out we go.
Roy Williams is 29 years old. He is at the crossroads of what could be a very lucrative career, too.
A new face in the heavyweight pitcher.
All right, break. Step out.
2 knockout artists, and in round 3, uppercut misses. Shavers is trying to be able to swing overhand enough to get it up to the elevation where Williams' head is. Tiger Williams can take a punch.
He's a good defensive fighter. Notice he's not really getting hit with that much. He's catching them on his elbows. He's rolling away from them. Catching them on his gloves.
And Kenny, I was told he's one of the great gymnasium fighters of all time. That sometimes the bright lights are what for some reason cause a lackluster performance. But he can really box in the gym day in, day out.
Well, he's not doing bad here today.
That's right. Third ranking WBA contender is Earnie Shavers, who takes a pretty good shot. Are the punches strong by Williams?
I think the noise right now is a little bit heavier than the punches.
All right, break. Step out.
He has to be a long puncher because of that tremendous reach. But they don't look like they're tremendously heavy at the end.
All right, break. Step out.
Shavers the aggressor, trying to get the hands down. Johnny Bench, Angie Dickinson, Joe Frazier, Phyllis George, Linda Carter, and Kenny Norton. Ken, you're going to be in with some nice people.
Hey, I'm getting up in the world.
Super Night at the Super Bowl right here on CBS, January the 8th, 9:30 to 11, and right before a big contest, big football game. Here we are, round 4. 2 heavyweights, and the crowd wants to see more action. Let's see if they get their wish. Shavers on the left. Tiger Williams on your right. Right uppercut lands by Earnie Shavers, who is really putting heat on right now.
All right, break. Stop punching.
Basilico had to try to break him up.
This is round 4, and they say that Shavers tires in 5 and 6 for Williams. I think that's what Roy Williams was banking on. If it's not right, he's in a world of trouble.
Tiger Williams said that he considers Earnie Shavers an amateur, and I'm sure he was just jesting.
It was more or less a psychological thing. He was trying to get Earnie upset so he would go out and just try to bang and take him out and burn up the energy.
Tiger Williams hoping the tremendous, devastating punches of Shavers will lessen somewhat if he can hang around long enough. And he is. Oh, he's big. If he just leans on you, you get tired. He's using the ropes a lot to the far side of the ring now. Shavers is trying to get those hands down. The big man just blocks him off. No rope-a-dope, but he is definitely on defense right now. Look at the back on Shavers. Look at the bill on. Good left hook by Earnie.
And I guess that proves that Roy Williams can take a punch.
And he leans back. You have to go a long way. You have to go to the upper deck to get a punch to land. He's so tall at 6'5". Shavers is trying. Roy just walks him back out across the ring.
There we go. Step back.
Round 4, live from Vegas.
Earnie weighs 210. Roy weighs, what, 230?
230.
That's a lot of weight to push around.
Right hand misses by Williams. Are those good punches, Kenny Norton?
Any punch that lands is a good punch. I don't think it's really, they're not heavy punches. He's placing them well.
Over the head, right hand right down on him. Now Earnie Shavers comes right back. They're on the ropes right above us. Boy, Tiger Williams doesn't get excited about much, does he?
That size, you don't have to get excited.
He's so big, he just has a feeling he's going to stay long enough to find out. Now he bounces a little bit. Earnie just right after him. coming on in. Blocked on the elbow. The uppercut misses.
He can't afford to get too lackadaisical, though, because Earnie can punch.
Closing seconds. You're going to perhaps hear a boo from this crowd. Round 4. We'll be back with more boxing action after this word from your local station.
This is CBS.
Round 5. Earnie Shaver with his back to you. And big Tiger Williams from Philadelphia on the right side of your screen. The only people that have knocked Earnie Shavers out, we know of 2 of them, Jerry Quarry and Ron Stander. And you actually beat both of those fighters. Right, Ken?
I had a very good night that night. I was very lucky.
What we're saying is that Earnie Shavers, in 59 bouts, is a very difficult man to knock out himself. He is tough, and he's been there before. He's 31 years old, and this is a big chance for Earnie Shavers.
It's also a big chance for Roy Williams. Unknown, going fighting against what? The number 5 ranked heavyweight in the world?
Absolutely. Let's let some of this action carry itself now, and you're going to hear the punches. Let you be the judge. Right hand by Shavers, but Tiger might have been moving away from him.
He was moving away a little, but then again, Ernie's going to punch himself out.
Earnie Shavers putting on the attack. And Tiger just disdaining. He just keeps moving back to the other rope. Little stiff jab by Earnie, and watch the right hand after the jab. Is Tiger Williams reluctant, or is he just playing possum? That's what we got to decide.
Whatever Ernie throws, he hurts you. Earnie Shavers is a very devastating puncher. Whatever he hits you with, it hurts. He's like whole hand rights, and he's moving 230 pounds around.
20 first-round knockouts by the man with his back to you.
All right, out we go, boys.
And we're in round 5. Tiger Williams, not exactly the most aggressive heavyweight, but a big one. And a vocal one.
He's making a lot of noise, but there's nothing on any of those punches. Nothing at all. That was a good hook.
Yeah, he moved Earnie all the way over. He is a massive, massive athlete. He's 29. He's not a youngster. Into round 5. Williams having a pretty good round here against Earnie, who stayed right on top of him most of the fight. Trying to cross that right hand over, but Ernie staying inside. They both look a little tired.
I don't see why Williams is tired.
He's been catching. Ernie might punch himself out, as you said, but he's going to go that way. He's not going to let it go any other way. We're counting down in round 5 of 10. The big man now countering to end round 5. Mr. Norton, do your thing. Give me the 2 heavyweights on this.
Okay, here you go. The same thing. Those are the good hooks by Roy Williams, but I think that the main thing he's doing here, he's making Shavers work, make him do all the work, make him carry the rounds, and he's hoping that later on in the fight, which is the latter rounds, that Shavers will tire out and Roy Williams will take over.
On the 5-point must system, will he actually be penalized a little bit for not being more aggressive? The man on your left, I'm talking about, Williams.
He'll be penalized a little, but he hasn't been warned by the referee, so therefore he can't be really penalized that much.
Okay, round 6. Ooh, a big hook coming out by Tiger Williams. Another one.
Let's get off. Come back.
Earnie Shavers wrapping the left hand around the larger, taller man's neck. Ernie's having to punch uphill. Does that bother you if you're a heavyweight, if you're punching somebody taller?
It takes a little of your power away, because you have to reach up.
Out we go. Stop punching.
How come Joe Frazier was so great?
That's a very good question. Joe Frazier was a very devastating, but he was smart. The referee fell. Everybody missed that.
Everybody liked it, though. Ernie almost slipped out. Basilico, formerly of New York City, now living out here, slipped and got the biggest hand of the day. Tiger Williams is having a good round now, round number 6, and it looks like Tiger may have been using that ploy, being a little defenseless early.
I think it was fairly obvious. I don't see why Earnie didn't see that, or his corner didn't see it. It's been said that Earnie Shavers could only fight about 5 or 6 rounds when he's tired.
Would he get uppercut by Earnie Shavers right above us, and Williams' head snapped back.
But with a punch like Earnie Shavers, he can knock you out at any time. He has that power, and he has the hook, and he has the right hand. So you can't get too lackadaisical.
3 sharp punches by Tiger Williams. Ernie's not letting much room get between them. Silico has to part him again. Oh, he's got a good hook, that Williams does. Marks it out like a quarterback. But he's a better puncher than any quarterback I've ever seen. Tiger Williams, each fighter has some big fights perhaps in his future, but they've got to win this one.
Fighters in a must situation, Tom.
Shavers staggered by that left hook, and they're right above us. And I'm telling you, Williams is a gigantic person.
They say he's 6'3", but he looks more like 6'5".
Yeah, they stretch him up, make him stand up tall. He's 6'5". Shavers missing, but now he's going after him. Williams just countering with his back to the rope, with his back to the ropes. Battling at the bell. Earnie Shavers' face, his arms look like they are swollen almost. Can a heavy-armed guy punch himself out? Is Earnie in trouble maybe now?
I think Earnie is an individual who uses weights, and after a period of time during the fight, they tend to knot up on you. Your muscles have to be relaxed, and that way you can carry them the full 10 rounds or whatever, 15 rounds. But Ernie's muscles are hard and tight.
Roy Williams is a big, tall, fairly supple-looking athlete, and he's coming out for round 7 after a good round 6 against Shavers. 5-point must system in Nevada. 3 judges, the referee, in this case Basilico, does not vote. Chopping right hands. Ooh, good right hand by Shavers.
Very good right hand. He's still forcing the action.
He doesn't look arm-weary to me, nor to Williams. Earnie again applying the pressure. Waiting in round 7 for the bomb. Both are knockout punchers, and they're both still there in round 7. Shavers punching uphill, but trying to carry it. Ooh, almost got one on solid. Earnie Shavers is carrying the action to Tiger Williams on the ropes.
Look at his arm. He's getting arm weary. Tiger Williams can last this round. I think the next round he's going to start taking charge. He'll have to take charge. I'm stepping now.
And the punch is a little bit rounder than perhaps Earnie Shavers normally throws, right?
They're quite a bit rounder, and you notice when he lands, there's not that snap to it anymore. That's crispness.
Remember that if Earnie Shavers lands a clean punch, somebody goes down. Same for Tiger Williams, and he's got the big left hook. Don't forget it.
And he's got 230 pounds behind him.
All right, I would stop watching.
We're also going to find out if the weight can be a luxury or maybe a load.
Shavers is getting very fatigued.
Earnie Shaver getting shoved away by Williams' open glove.
All right, let me go. Stop punching.
The referee has a tough fight to work. He's trying to part 2 guys that are very strong.
Good right hand by Shavers.
Shavers still carrying the action. We still keep saying he's arm weary, but he is the man that's responsible for most of it. There, he's landing now, late in round 7 here.
He's responsible for 90% of the action so far. Without him, there wouldn't be a fight so far.
Earnie Shavers looking for the big chance. And he's doing a job right here in the closing moments in round 7. It's supposed to go 10. I wonder if it will. Right hand by Williams. From Arizona, right here on CBS. Kenny, the shorter man, is doing all the leather slinging.
But he's forcing all the action. He's punching up, but his punches aren't as crisp as they were before. He's laboring more now to get the punches off.
Okay, round number 8.
And we'll soon find out whether Mr. Roy Williams' strategy works or not.
Round 8, nobody thought it would go this far. Ooh, Shavers jumps at him coming right out. Now he's going to wait for the big guy to come off the ropes a little bit. Maybe he should have done this earlier. But then there wouldn't have been a fight. Earnie Shavers is an expert at cutting off the ring. The problem here was trying to cut off the ropes so he could get to his opponent. Right hand by Tiger Williams. Right hand lands by Earnie Shavers.
Very good right hand. I think that now that Roy Williams has been waiting long enough and he's going to charge, he's going to start right now. He should start forcing the action and making Earnie work harder.
Remember, Jimmy Young used the ropes against Muhammad Ali rather successfully in a losing cause. That's what Williams has been trying to do. Earnie Shavers knows where Williams is going to be, right in front of him on the ropes usually. I wonder if Earnie Shavers has enough left to do the job at this stage.
That's a very good question. I'd say that he's trying like heck to do it. And the question is, what is Roy Williams going to do? He hasn't forced the action yet. He hasn't done any heavy punches. Ernie's been in charge throughout the fight. That was a good hook by Roy Williams.
And he goes back to the body, but he doesn't throw but about 1 or 2 punches at a time. He's got to tie him together, and Earnie Shavers won't let him do that, won't allow it. Round 8. 2 knockout artists, and they're still out there. What kind of shape are they in? We're going to find out that too, Kenny. From the Aladdin Hotel.
I think Roy Williams is working hard on defense and Shavers is on offense.
Pretty good jab by Williams, who now is out in the middle of the ring. Now he goes back over. Here comes Earnie.
Roy has a very good jab, and he has very good combinations. I don't see why he doesn't use them more often.
I'll tell you, Earnie Shavers acts like a fullback. He's got his head down, running at Williams most of this fight to try to get something going.
And he's tired. Earnie Shavers caught a good hook and landed a good right hand.
Right uppercut by Williams. Didn't have too much on it. Pretty good body hook by Williams. And now Williams doing some stuff. Okay, closing seconds of round 8. Each fighter tired and each punching now. Round 9. A big hook by Williams, who, by the way, has never been knocked out. Nobody's ever stretched him and finished him. And Earnie Shavers trying to do it here in Vegas live.
So far in this fight, Williams is not in any action, and he's let Shavers do most of the action.
Good hook. 2 good hooks by Roy Williams, who is a Tiger right now. And Earnie Shavers is backed into the neutral corner. And another hook by Williams. Shavers missing. Williams landing. And he is big. Maybe he's been waiting. 2 right-hand chops.
He's going to have to do more, though, Tom. Shavers is tired, and he's waiting for punches. Roy Williams now can pick his punches, and he has to do more, and he'll initiate more action.
Let's see if Roy tired himself out with that spurt here in opening seconds of round 9. It's still way over 2 minutes left, and here comes Shavers right back in where he's been living. Tiger Williams comes out with that good snapping left hook. Now it's backed off a little bit. Joe Louis never backed off.
He's watching his protege now.
29 years old, a 230-pounder in the 9th round against Earnie Shaver, who's just made a steal.
Earnie is about punching it out. He's very fatigued. Right now, Roy Williams has to initiate the action to take over the fight. If not, no, there wouldn't have been the fight without Shavers. I think that if he doesn't initiate something now, I think Joe Louis has made a bad blunder.
Good point. Williams has to prove that he's that big puncher in top-notch competition. And Ernie's allowed him a heck of a chance to try it. Here's Shavers right down there working again, and he's tired in the arms.
Ernie is definitely tired, but he has a lot of determination. He's still fighting, throwing the big punches, and he's pressing the action. Whereas Roy Williams is still laying back, accepting the action, not doing anything constructive.
Heads up, Ernie. Come on, let's go.
Tiger Williams, and I mean he snaps it off. He has quick hands still. To the body, a right hand over the top of it by Williams. Another right hand, 2 right hands by Tiger Williams. Joe Louis must have talked to his fighter.
Shavers is hurt, and Roy Williams will not take advantage of it.
Right hand lead by Williams. Another one. 6'5", 230 pounds, and Tiger Williams is now in control of this fight in the 9th round.
Shavers is sleeping.
Shavers is weary and punching at the bell. All right, let's look at some of the action now. This is what we've been expecting from Tiger Williams, Kenny.
Right, he's finally forcing the action. Ernie right here, I think, is sleeping. He's trying to get off one good punch. He's very fatigued. But I can't see why that Roy Williams doesn't force the action. Now, Ernie is definitely tired. He's arm weary. And Roy has been accepting all the punishment so far. So he should initiate the action now and either do or die this round.
All right, here it is, round 10. They'll touch up and go at it. Williams very aggressive. A right hand by Williams, and Shavers is back into the corner. Right up on the mouthpiece. Tiger Williams is really after this now. The finish is almost here. Earnie Shavers is in trouble trying to hold on. Oh, Tiger Williams. Basilico now can't stop it. He's watching it. 6'5", Tiger Williams from Philadelphia. Standing knockdown right above us now. Basilico is counting out, making sure that Earnie Shavers can continue.
Ernie should now try to stay close and last this round. If he lasts this round, he has a good chance.
Tiger Williams throwing big punches now, suddenly activated.
Oh, good run here by Shavers.
Each fighter holding on now. As Williams thought he had it made. He's staggering. Shavers looking for the big one, misses the fighter. Tiger Williams just hit Earnie Shavers from behind. Basilica's trying to keep some order around here as the seconds are running down the aprons of the ring. This is live from Vegas.
Both these men are really tired, Tom.
Will either fighter finish? That's what we're wondering. Now Earnie Shavers is trying to get back control.
Ernie's showing a lot of determination. A lot of determination.
Oh, he was almost down a standing 8 count, and now he's back. And Roy Williams is holding on. Round 10. And Tiger Williams saved the best for last, maybe. Uppercut by Shaver, just made it. You can't call timeout in boxing. It's all out there. A left and a right by Shaver. be happy, and people better be happy with Earnie Shavers. What a win. What a fantastic comeback. The first time anybody was down, it was Tiger Williams in the 10th round. We'll be back with a brief talk in the ring. Kenny Norton and Earnie Shavers. The winner, Earnie Shavers over Tiger Williams. To a dull heavyweight fight, the winner is Earnie Shavers. Mike Rossman won that first light heavyweight fight. And so for Pat Summerall and Kenny Norton, this is Tom Brookshire saying so long from the Aladdin Theater for Performing Arts in Las Vegas, Nevada. The CBS Sports Spectacular.